Oh, and he has a little wolf too.
Yep.
He is Jon Snow.
Hound one day.
A dire wolf's no pet.
So this is Steve and Kelly. Kyle's not here today. We're just kind of giving the Final Fantasy 16 demo a try. We're both pretty big fans of Final Fantasy in general. If Kyle was here, it'd actually be interesting because he's a pretty big Devil May Cry fan. And I feel like this game's going to play closer to that than a Final Fantasy, which kind of goes into at least my thoughts going into this. I'm giving the game a shot, mostly because it does have Final Fantasy in the title. I do believe that the publishers at Square called this game that they got a guy that's known for making action combat. They hired him, gave him a good position. Not a bad move if he's good at what it is he's doing. But then they just gave him a position, and then the game that they're working on, I believe, they just decided to call Final Fantasy because they knew that this title would sell more than anything else that they could call it. So they added in chocobos and a few summon names that seem similar. And now it's a mainline Final Fantasy because, again, spin-offs don't really sell. So
Right.
that's what I feel about this game right now. It's pretty negative. I would be surprised if this demo changes my mind, but I'm going to give it a try here. And Steve's going to be watching too. How do you feel, Steve?
Uh, a bit of mixed feelings as well. I'm actually relatively optimistic, despite the fact that I agree I'm not liking the heavy change to the action and a lot of the classic Final Fantasy things we haven't been seeing in any of the trailers before. That being said, though, actually, what I'm most hesitant about is their emphasis on the story and it being the same people that made the story from all the Final Fantasies I hated the stories from.
Oh,
The
like 12.
Beige Ash, like 12 and 14.
Yeah,
So,
people keep on saying Game of Thrones when reviewers are talking about it. I hate Game of Thrones. Steve actually likes it, so
I like Game of Thrones, but I still
yeah.
don't like it in my Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is where I go for whimsy.
Yeah, so if I did like the combat enough to pick up the game, I would probably look up the story online before I bought it because I just don't think there's a good. And if I don't like the story, like if the main character turns out to be, oh, he was fucking evil the whole time, murdering everybody, I would regret playing this game completely. You know, it's just if characters aren't likable or characters are just being killed off fucking over and over and over, I'm not gonna care for the story.
Another note to take too is when you kill off a character in a game that has a much more light, whimsical setting,
Oh,
unlike
it
a Game
hits
of
so
Thrones
much
setting,
harder.
it hits harder because it's a
Yes.
colorful game, and then it's like, whoa, that person died. That was a colorful person. But in like a Game of Thrones setting, like people are dying like coffee paper. You just go through them, just okay.
You're
No
like,
one
oh,
it
what's
doesn't
gonna
have
happen
impact.
next? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if we're spending off years in this make-believe world, this is going to be fun to keep track of. Like, do you remember what year Final Fantasy V took place in? No, no one does.
This at least does go through, I guess, the character at different points, but yeah, I don't. We'll see.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Which was,
Ugh.
oh, manly shrug in reply. Wince reply. Okay, just because we have magic doesn't mean we have to use it at every turn. You could use a picture. Okay, come on.
Come on, lady.
Or am I mistaken?
Is she the dominant? 'Cause I wouldn't complain.
Citadel be allowed to fall.
I don't think
Okay,
that guy needs to be Titan. He's big enough.
Right? See, by sheer size, he stands out enough. I wonder if they say mature because everyone's smoking.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong. I didn't realize that.
Maybe Dominant's got an addiction problem. They have to, like, soak with tobacco.
Oh, they have a vice. It has to be either
Yeah.
sex or tobacco. That's how you make it mature.
Which? Benedicta.
She was just in the last room. Are you surprised to see her? That you said her name again, or is there like?
Take care.
They could get a room before they start having sex in the hallway.
They could.
Like,
that
what's
was
the
a
guard
random-
at the end of the hallway doing? It's like, am I supposed to watch?
Are gone.
Like, what? Is that
This is
what-
our chance.
uh,
The chaos.
Also, why did we all think back on that moment? Good.
You mean the
Prince, how
moment
do you
when...
remember the part you weren't there for?
Yeah. Well, I imagined that part.
Sorry, I strolled off in thought there. How'd that sneak up on him?
Yeah, Titan. I don't know.
Anytime, Wyvern.
What do you mean? Oh, you're saying get over there? I'm sprinting as quickly as I can, dude. Hurry up, Not.
Not wait for Ignis.
Yes!
Oh, we won't have to remember his name.
Yeah. Good thing he wasn't visually distinct, or that would have hurt. Oh no, he really cared about that guy.
Oh, he was a brother. BS.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on
Starts
your
picking
arse
him
in a
up and
pool
holding
of
him to
boots.
block swords. I don't want to be a shield.
I'm a pretty good sword fighter.
Go on. You're
Come, show me your form.
I play Devil May Cry games, dude. I got this. Button bash square. Got it.
Combo.
Can I turn off shit on the screen?
First question. I knew that'd be it. I don't want to see how much combos I got.
Yeah, there's so much I don't want to see on the screen right now.
You hit square
Very
good.
good.
I don't even like it saying lesson complete and success. That's just like when it says chapter 2.
Can the same be
It's
said
like-
for
I know.
spellcraft? The
Which,
flames
I wonder if that
of
bugs
the
other
burn
people as
within
much as
you.
us. I hope it does, but yeah, just...
I think people
story
just-
flows when you don't pause to say, chapter!
Yeah, chapter
Fire down
3.
upon me.
Complete, mission accomplished.
Yes.
Channel your inner flame.
Not quite.
I don't like that it says precision dodge there. Oh, triangle also works. Watch this.
Interrupted. Interrupted.
Oh, that was counted as a dodge? Okay.
Way to step slightly
Yeah,
to the
I
right.
can just dodge like 3 seconds before he swings. Never mind.
But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest.
The fire
You
magic.
have been blessed by the Phoenix.
Most shields can't do that.
Okay, I think I found out a good strategy to fight this guy, Steve.
Is your will broken yet? You can do this all day. Action-packed demo.
This fire magic sucks for damage. You think it would do more?
Seriously?
Wow, that superhuman guy really beat up that regular guy.
Yeah, that wasn't using magic at all.
You see the way you just spam fire at him?
Bested at last. I was just tired.
Why are you wearing your sister's
It's
dress?
his flame's gift.
Yes. Yeah, he's pretty much Snow. Jon Snow. Which in the beginning, he's part of that fighting troop. Marked by a tattoo. So he's probably just Jon Snow. It's like, well, now you have to fight in this group.
See? It is Final Fantasy. There's a chocobo.
Oh.
There it is. Found it. It's like a Where's Waldo's game.
Where's the Final Fantasy?
Quiet, Toggle. Stop it, boy.
Oh, and he has a little wolf too.
Yep.
He is Jon Snow.
Hound one day.
A dire wolf's no pet.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Your sister Arya seems to be taken with it.
Capital rejoices at your...
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk.
Is what grave?
Yes, Father.
That sounded bad.
Whoa, a party member. Right? Alright.
They've closed the gates.
Let's hope the side entrance is still open.
Why
We're
did they
only,
close
we're
the
only
gates?
fucking royalty here.
Yeah, it's just like,
We'll
follow
go
me,
around.
son. He like goes behind him, locks
Quick.
the gates. Or it was the
Waves
mother
and
that's
shit.
just like, that damn son of mine.
It does feel way
do
too
we
Game
all,
of Thrones. I thought that was kind of like an exaggeration, but wow.
How horrible is your
Most
death
lie
going to
the
be?
Paul of Black.
Being the nice king and all.
In just these few
You should
moons,
really be evil, then
light
you
has
wouldn't
taken down
die.
all of the northern reaches.
Right? Those are your two options. Being the
Yes.
nice king from the beginning. You're either evil from the beginning, or you're gonna die.
Yes.
Nearly every.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
Against the Iron Isles. God, goddamn Greyjoys. Damn it.
There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
You know, from those trees with
Mind to go
faces.
with you, Mr. Shield.
Rodney,
Well, his name was Murdoch. Now he's Rodney? Dear God, how can I keep track of all this?
The act of, whatever. C. Act of Padmore. Rodney
Murdoch. He's got two names.
So you can do it whenever it is you want. When you're confused, you can press start and be like, what the fuck?
It's
Do
the
you
what
think
the
that's
fuck's
a good
going on
feature
button.
or not?
If you felt that was a needed feature, it means you're telling a story wrong.
Okay, I think so too.
It means you have too much needless detail.
Yeah.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes.
The Stillwind
Know of the
Marshes.
rumors, yes.
Oh, we get to fight stuff?
And you know what must be.
No.
Is that the Final Fantasy I heard so much about?
While we
I
write
mean, it did say goblins, too. That's a pretty staple start.
Wow.
that will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Walk tall, my son.
Now, if this is a Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy 15 is also a Final Fantasy, then this guy's going to go leave and eat breakfast or something and not help me. Because he's going to be too busy.
Gotta keep an eye on the nifs.
Yeah, keep an eye on the nips.
Look at those Iron Bloods. They're gonna attack anybody. I gotta go be there.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is
He
also
wears a dress, for God's sake.
You think that was my idea?
Keep him in
I have everyone wearing cool black leather.
You did just say you can't keep them in swaddling clothes.
watch over. I am merely warming the seat. till
I
Joshua
am
comes
way
of age.
too much of a nice guy to live past the next few
You
days.
are your father's
Right.
firstborn son.
You're probably gonna be the one that
Seated
kills
on
me.
the throne. All is in its right.
We have an early
Their
start.
pillow talk sucks.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, it's true. I'm gonna murder him. Oh yeah, I'm gonna murder him. It was the only way to protect Joshua.
We're just waiting for it later.
Wishing on a star.
I was gonna go fight goblins, but I forgot the story.
Sounded like that was something we were gonna do now. Oh, you should warm yourself up in my arms, little sister, love interest, or something. Not sure what you are. Quick, hit the touchpad. What is she?
Oh, that's actually a good point. I came to love her as a sister.
Oh, there's the confusion.
Oh wait, Clive and Joshua. So if they have sex later, then you kind of like
And then it is very
with that
Game of
text.
Thrones.
Yeah, it is very Game of Thrones.
Was I supposed to kill some goblins?
There's like goblin just murdering farmers.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. That goblin massacre was no joke. Oh, Final Fantasy.
There it is. Ah.
Open the gates!
Ah! Oh, just me.
Oh.
Just
Just me.
okay. What are we supposed to cheer?
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
No, I was gonna ride her to feed
Yeah.
her.
What?
Okay, I guess I'll walk.
This is a load of shit. Sir, I'll take your horse to the next town. Allow me.
To serve alongside.
Allow me to steal your means of transportation.
Oh, so we're not going with our brother and...
So wait.
Aren't we the guard of the brother?
Yeah, we're shield, but we're dealing. Okay.
Oh, we're just... I played Final Fantasy 15. I know what they think a shield should do. And it's literally everything else.
Everything but.
Everything but guard the person.
Right. I gotta go fight something somewhere else so I can be a better shield. Yeah, that sounds like it.
Not a lot of different creative ways.
No luck
To build
or
your
anything either,
character.
or agility for that matter. Like stats are usually a thing too. But
I mean,
yeah.
it's an action game, I guess. What
But
would
it's
they
an action game. Yeah.
do with agility? You know,
Yeah,
it's not a
larger
Final
parry
Fantasy
windows.
game. You can't expect there to be stats like a Final Fantasy game, Steve. I have to assume everybody's going to learn these, right? So these aren't even like abilities. These are just things that you should have in an action game.
Yeah, kind of like probably.
Taunt
Makes you
is
feel like
Devil
you're
May
powerful.
Cry 101. And then, yeah, so it makes it feel like you're leveling up your character, but it's not actually like cool abilities that you're learning. But if it's just
Right.
these rings and then the summon abilities, that's not enough RPG. I think that should be blatantly said. That's just not enough.
Right.
It's
And
not even
granted-
enough to call it an RPG game. Because every
Right.
game has shit that you level up. Ratchet and Clank has guns you level up. It's not an RPG game. It does look like they have stat boosts on the upper left corner. They have attack boosts, so if they have buffs, that's better than Final Fantasy 15, which I think also had buffs, but you never fucking used any of them.
Yeah, also the magic in Final Fantasy 15 was a complete nightmare. Like this
Yes.
unlimited shooting fireballs is still better than 15.
It is still better. It's not what I want at all.
But that's our whenever we have to say something positive about this game, it's comparing it to 15.
And the combat is more fun so far. I would
got
be
a gil.
upset that these
Got a gil.
goblins only have like 1 or 2 gil on them, but I don't know what they need the money for. Oh, X. X is how I destroy this. Okay.
I feel like we could have just hit our sword.
Yeah, you know, like when I was swinging my sword at it and it said, nope. That's not what you're going to do here. Go up
Like
on
now their natural gaming instinct is going to be to swing a sword at it. So we're going to have to tell them they can't do
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna have to make sure we tell them that that's not how it's done.
Alright, let me just think this through
The
here.
leader.
I'm leaning towards fighting them.
But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
So we're fighting them. Alright.
So, fighting them all.
Yes.
He's the leader. Well, that doesn't matter. We're killing everything closest,
Yeah, I thought maybe they'd do like fight the leader type thing.
right? Alright, new strategy. Kill everything that's trying to kill you. Brilliant, you sir.
Did I not level up from the other guys? Following important battles, you may get experience points
Oh, wait, what?
based on your performance.
Ah.
That's really, really, really good for a Devil May Cry game.
Yeah, you're going to have to add that.
Yes. Now, if
Hey,
it said
shit.
spot the Devil May Cry, do you think we have more?
After him! Summons the rest!
Like, how are you supposed to grind? Like, what kind of Final Fantasy can you not grind in?
Well, you can do side missions. They probably all have a big battle at the end.
Yoshi P recently revealed in an interview that the game won't have any grinding.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's Final Fantasy for you.
Ah. That hits me harder than most things, actually.
I
Like,
mean, it's-
what kind
it's
of RPG
certainly-
can you not grinding?
It certainly for me is like, it just shows that they had no, they didn't want to make an RPG here. They put no effort into it. Like they could have had the same combat where you level up. And would that really hurt anybody?
And its bite.
Oh
That's
cool, a
something
big
you shouldn't
enemy,
be
I
fighting
can
right
level
away.
up. And then I'll be just strong enough to fight the next big enemy. And this is a game that's going to get a lot of praise.
It is. I mean, because Final Fantasy XIV got a lot of praise for all its lore and story, and we're already not sold on that, so...
It's a shitty-ass MMO.
Yeah. Which, again, we've already expressed
This game's
our
going to be
grievances
called
about MMOs
Revolutionary
being
by
a-
some fucking stupid-ass critics.
Guess as good as mine.
Right.
It's revolutionary for Final Fantasy to copy Devil May Cry.
Cinematic Strike. They actually called it what it is. I like that you waited.
I was just curious. It's probably the first one, right? You know, we'll try it again next time.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah.
Before it recovers.
You know what they fucking said in one of their interviews, Steve? They actually had the gall to say it's just like, JRPG's offensive to everyone in Japan. After they fucking made this game. It's like, no, it's offensive to you because you fucking made a JRPG franchise, but then sold it as something else because you fucking just wanted more goddamn stupid fucking money. And people aren't fucking seeing the obvious fucking marketing that you're doing. It's like, holy fucking shit. That this is gonna get fucking praised by the same people that are like, oh, I never thought it would have been offensive, but come to think of it, maybe it was. It's like, no, a JRPG is not an offensive fucking term. But good on their fucking marketing team for actually being able to trick people with the dumbest fucking possible trick. My fucking god. That's why they can create this game that is nothing to do. It could. Why don't I get XP for every fight? Keep the same combat, but you level up and you have other people. And then you can even have other people follow you around. They do now. You get to choose whatever person, even if you're not controlling them. Maybe one of your special attacks is having them do something.
Oh, you better evade this, Kelly. That seems crucial. Nailed it.
Now for the final push, my lord.
That was close.
Oh, stagger broke. Two-time combo. Fuck yeah, dude. Final Fantasy. Here we fucking go. Woo! Phoenix ship strike.
No, I suppose for the Waldo points, it is. We are fighting a Malboro, even though they called it something different. So they kind of lost a point for that.
Oh, Final Fantasy time. Woo! Here we go. Woo! Just like the old days. Right back in it. Woohoo!
Fine work.
Yeah, I know. This isn't even an RPG. The Witcher's a better Final Fantasy game.
Don't want to be caught out here after
That's
dark.
actually, yeah,
Shut
accurate
off now,
statement.
we can still reach Felix Gate
By
before
comparison to
Wednesday.
this. And it has a better story, too, so that's Final
Yeah,
Fantasy.
so you got that. I don't hate the story, I guess, so far based on what it is I've seen.
I don't hate it. I mean, it does. The world aesthetic is a little disappointing, though.
Yeah, I would
Like,
prefer...
we just had this big cinematic fight here, and everything is just bland looking in the
Gray.
swamp. Yeah, gray. It's all gray.
Took your time sampling the wares, were ya?
Shifty laugh.
Let him in. Let him in.
Rubbing his hands menacingly.
He's like laughing like a fucking Dark Souls character.
Whoa, I didn't see that coming.
What in the...
What the hell? You, stop that. Oh,
And the summons are super big and powerful, so people want to use
Right.
them in battle.
and this little boy always going on about how he's such a little weak tit and not a good fit for
Being a
summon
summon.
guy. And it's true.
Yeah, he's right. But he's gonna make his next king very happy.
Oh boy.
have to help them.
Yeah,
So-
normally you play Jon Snow, which is his half brother.
That's very. But the mother
And a
hates him
bastard.
because he's a
and the
bastard.
mother hates him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't tell you he was a bastard yet, but it's pretty obvious. And then there's the adopted sibling that also lives with them.
Oh, and Jon Snow also has a little wolf pup.
Yes.
No, really?
Yep.
He really does.
Oh, come on.
It's a black wolf, though.
Yeah, it's different.
Do this.
So it looks like you do get at least AP from fighting things. You just don't get
Right?
XP.
Of course, these are kind of like required fights, so maybe they count them like that.
No, I think the goblins were giving me AP as well.
There's no goblins in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that was weird.
You're right. Yeah, I think they deviated. They thought they were a Final Fantasy for a second. Yeah, we've also been playing a game of Where's Waldo with Where's the Final Fantasy. You see
Yeah.
it every now and then.
Every now and then it pops up. Oh, the
That's
king,
Jon
he's
Snow's
super
dad.
nice. So the king
means
is
he's
definitely
doomed?
going to die.
Yeah.
0% chance of living.
Rescue the young
Oh, that guy's their core. His name's Murdoch.
Yeah, he's always
Also
there
something
to
else.
not help. Like, he could have helped you fight goblins, but...
Alright, he is doing the Final Fantasy 15. As your shield, I must go somewhere that isn't by you.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's this guy, too.
I too must be not by him.
Not by the king.
That boy is our only hope. We best leave him completely unguarded.
But you
Are
know
you
control.
always, you were pretty much always Jon Snow, you think?
Yeah, you're always
Yeah.
Jon Snow.
Mm.
He's the main character of Game of Thrones, so...
Yeah.
They were dead a while ago.
It was like stabbing.
I was just bored.
This one was tough. No, he wasn't. He was dead.
Oh, I saw him move.
My kill. That one counts for me. He moved after you picked the sword back up. You moved his body.
Oh,
As you
I would
command.
have stabbed him anyway.
That would have been my kill.
You take care of that.
Dragoon.
Ooh, a Dragoon. Hey, Final Fantasy. I spotted it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Drink. Oh,
Wait.
R1.
better hit that.
Oh!
Oh!
That's new. That's new.
Forgive.
Oh, cool. I got.
Yeah, you got Chickaboo. It was too much for my internet to handle.
Yeah. Steve. Share screen. Cannot start. There are no players to invite. What?
That's not true. Did my internet cut out or something? Well, I'm still talking.
You're still here.
Yeah.
You're not dead either, so if you're trying to throw out more options, that's not it.
Okay, that would have been my second choice.
Yes.
Second choice or second guess?
You're right.
Right.
Yes. Not choice.
You don't understand how hard it is to have a baby in your house.
What if there are others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry.
It's almost like we should have been next to them. Steve, you would have loved this. Then they found something on the Dragoon and they said, Father and Joshua are in danger. They're like, let's hurry. They're rushing to him.
Oh, shit.
We should attack the kid instead of the chocobo. Oh no, the good king died.
Wouldn't have thought that would happen.
Yeah, so Steve the good king died.
What? That
Yeah.
came out of left field.
He died right in front of Joshua and splattered blood all over him. So they are kind of saying that your character is not inferred so far. But it seems pretty obvious that it's like likely a twist that you are. And maybe you lose control, I guess. But he's angry at...
I'll kill you!
Yeah, he's gonna kill whoever
Father King, kill him!
was Ifrit. It totally wasn't him.
Oh, so he doesn't know he turned into Ifrit? Is that
That's what they're going for. I don't think you're supposed to know either.
Oh, that what?
Yeah, that's what they're going for. That's what
Oh, that's... I don't think that can't be what they're going for. It's got to be
Right.
just that he doesn't know. But you should know, but he doesn't know. I think that's probably what it is.
No, because there was another guy that appeared for half a second, so I think you're supposed to think it was that other guy. When your guy's head hurt, there was another guy that appeared.
I think it's more just that the character.
Oh, and then the evil... Steve, get this. The mom looks like she's working with the bad guy knights.
Is she wearing a dark cloak right now?
Yeah, she's wearing a purple cloak. That is absolutely accurate.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. I like how Steve doesn't even... Unless you're watching it on YouTube.
I just pulled it up actually, trying to sync it with you guys. I think
And
I'm
then-
about right.
She just, she just killed the 2 people that were with her, even though they were totally with her the entire time and not like being surprised.
And we know for sure you don't get a party. You have to play this job.
We know for sure you don't get a party, yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, they'll be swapping out different supporting characters throughout his whole timeline, which jumps all over the place throughout the game.
Oh shit, no, I didn't want multiple.
Yeah, from what I saw, like I also confirmed that you level up by doing hunts and side quests. So yeah, that's your grind. And as such, I can never play it because I don't like playing things that aren't RPGs typically. Yeah, and I miss the whimsy. There's just no whimsy in that setting. So I kind of stand by everything I thought. Few things are worse, few things are better. Like I thought they. Well, I'm sure something was better. I'll get around to that.
The combat doesn't feel bad, but I kind of didn't think it would going in. The fact that there's no option to remove the stupid combo lines on the right side, it doesn't do anything. Like, let me not see that.
I like that the summons are attached to a character. That is kind of a nice little twist.
And then I think your character also gets to control other summons later on, so you can switch stances.
Oh. Alright, that's, I don't know.
You're about to say,
Something.
yeah, it makes everyone unique in their own thing. Oh.
Never mind. I guess you can just do it all with one guy.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if you were able to do that with a party.
Yeah, so instead
would
of
make
you
sense,
absorbing
you
the
know?
power of a win person, you have a win person on your team.
Right.
Yeah, no,
That'd be
that
kinda cool.
would be cool. If this game had party members and gave you XP, I would absolutely buy it.
Yeah, I actually
I
would
love
call it a
Final
good
Fantasy.
game.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
call it good yet. I'd need to know where the story's going. But
True. I could deal with the gray, depressing story, though, and if the game mechanics are sound enough.
if it had those 2 things, I wouldn't be upset. It doesn't. And keep in mind, there would still be things I wouldn't like. Like, I'm sure unlocking abilities isn't going to be for me because the abilities are going to be more action combat focused, because that's what the combat is. But it does still have some buffs and debuffs. But like without MP, how do you balance that? So maybe
Yeah, that's another strange thing. I'm not really sure what that.
there are
sort of
cooldown
MP
attacks.
is all
So
about.
like that fire uppercut
yeah.
I was doing was on a cooldown.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe you can equip ones that, like, instead of using the fire upcut, you cast protect on yourself, and that could be kind of fun. You know, make your defense higher.
Yeah.
Put
The
a cure on
combat seems like it would be something I could actually enjoy,
there. Yeah,
but I don't like the idea of not being able to grind.
well, it does give you AP.
It does give you... does it?
AP and guild.
Alright.
And AP is for your skills. Yeah, I mean.
It's not
I don't
so
know.
bad, but yeah, it's not so
terrible.
great.
No, I'd prefer. it to
Maybe
be
when the
basic, but I
game
guess
is
whatever.
like $20 on sale, I could maybe pick it up and play through it and see how I feel about the full product. That's kind of how I feel about it. I don't know if I'd ever want to buy this at full price, but it's part of that is, admittingly, just because I'm angry that this is called Final Fantasy. And
I'd rather
why
play
I would get excited
Final Fantasy.
about a new Final Fantasy game coming out is because I know that they're RPGs.
Right.
Like, if you just label them as fucking anything, the next Call of Duty game could come out, and instead they label it Final Fantasy fucking 17. And I'm supposed to fucking like that just because of, like, the title? Like,
Hey, if they put a chocobo in it, it counts.
yeah, and Jesus, that's what they're fucking trying to sell. This, like, they actually have the gall to say, as fucking developers and publishers, well, really, what is Final Fantasy? For every fan, it's fucking different. And I just want to create a fucking video, and maybe I have to edit it into this one. It's like, oh, gee, I wonder what fucking Final Fantasy is. And it shows a bunch of people standing in a line, and then later, even in fucking 7 Remake, it shows the bar fucking filling up in the ATB bar. It's like, I wonder what fucking kind of game this is. It's like, oh, but Final Fantasy 15 is different. Final Fantasy 15 sucks fucking donkey balls, so I don't care what the fuck that is. Is this more fun to play than Final Fantasy 15? Yeah.
I think you're forgetting a key factor, though, Kelly. Final Fantasy 14 is also different, and Final Fantasy 14 is the same creator, and they're bringing in his fan base because he's the other
No
half
one
of this.
counts the MMOs.
No one should. But the MMO 14 got stupid popular recently, and they got a huge fan base they're just trying to pull over there. So they're not catering to any true Final Fantasy fan. They're catering to MMO
the fucking
fans
World of
and
Warcraft
action fans. Yeah.
It's just they want the idea of what is Final Fantasy to be everything or anything. That way they can make any game and call it Final Fantasy. But as a fan, the reason why you're excited for a new Final Fantasy game to come out is because you kind of know what that game should be. Sure, there are differences in every Final Fantasy, but those differences are in what changes the game, how your character levels up. That's about it. Sure, they added an ATB bar, but before that, it's pretty much just, sphere grid, materia system, leveling up from items, classes, whether you're trying to learn different stuff Final Fantasy V style. Like, that's the difference. Nothing else really changes in the combat. To tell you the truth, if they had action combat that still incorporated all those abilities, I wouldn't be upset. But it's just clearly not a focus. That's kind of where we're all at with this game. We're all huge Final Fantasy fans. At every effort, I wanted this game to be kind of what a game that I'd enjoy. I'm not going to say good, because I think there's going to be people that enjoy this game. I don't know if they're going to be Final Fantasy fans, but I think if you have an open world game like this with fast combat, a story that doesn't really work for me but could work for someone else, someone out there is really going to enjoy this game. It's just, it being called Final Fantasy hurts the overall product for me, and it hurts the brand that I loved so much. The brand has just been hurting and hurting and hurting up until this point. It's just depressing to see at this point. Well, I'm sure a lot of you will feel different. I will probably be one of the only negative people out there after playing this demo. But, I don't know, maybe just another voice out there isn't really too bad of a thing. If you do enjoy this game, that's great. It's always better to enjoy a video game than not like one. And admittingly, part of the reasons why we don't like it, at least myself, is just because we like Final Fantasy so much and this isn't that.
Yeah, I will clarify too. I don't have a passionate hatred of it or anything, or it's just I'm very indifferent towards it. It left me very uninspired.
Yeah.
And we did establish if it didn't have the main title and the number, it was just a spin-off.
Yes.
We'd have no negativity towards it.
Or
It's
maybe
like, hey, you do
maybe it
your own
might
thing
not
and
be
see how
for
it
me
goes.
still, but yeah, I wouldn't be upset with it. I hope a lot more of you guys really enjoy this game. It's always better to like something. And thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.